the Road to Adult Arthritis Care campaign and website?
Well, the Road to Adult Arthritis Care website is the home for our research team's work on the best ways to help youth transition from pediatric to adult arthritis care. It's also filled with great information for parents, caregivers, and healthcare providers who all play a vital role in helping youth make the transfer successfully.
And what will visitors to the Road to Adult Arthritis Care find?
First and foremost, people will find the research-based toolkit, which was co-developed by our team of pediatric researchers at McMaster University with youth, parents, and caregivers, as well as healthcare professionals. They will find other helpful community resources vetted by our research team on the site, as well as more in-depth information on our research program and what we're looking to research into next. We also want to hear from people who visit and use the site. So people can sign up for our newsletter, which will go out when new studies open for recruitment and when there are new research results to share on pediatric to adult arthritis care transfer and transition. You can go to the Connect tab and sign up anytime.
The Road to Adult Arthritis Care is home to more than a decade of your research team's work. Can you explain what your research entails and why it's so important?
Our goal is to make the transition process easier, safer, and more supportive. The research includes developing practical tools like the Youth Transition Roadmap and the Parent Caregiver Reference Guide. And now we're preparing to test a new support model through a national randomized control trial, or RCT. The focus is on empowering youth with self-management or self-care skills and reducing the gaps in care that many face after transfer. We want to help youth build confidence, communication skills, and independence before and after they move into adult care.
The Road to Adult Arthritis Care website features important tools for youth, their parents, caregivers, and healthcare professionals. Can you explain why the toolkit was created?
We heard directly from youth and families that moving from pediatric to adult arthritis care can feel confusing and isolating. Many didn't know what to expect or how to prepare. We created this website to bring everything together in one place: information, resources, and peer experiences, so youth and caregivers feel supportive, understood, and more confident navigating this major step in care. For example, youth wanted to know how to ask questions during appointments, and parents asked how to step back while still offering support. We listened and built the tools around that feedback.
You mentioned a randomized control trial. What is the TRACER study, and what are the next steps in development of this randomized control trial to test the effectiveness of pairing the roadmap with a transition coach?
Well, TRACER stands for Transition to Adulthood through Coaching and Empowerment in Rheumatology. It's a national research program designed to understand how we can better support youth as they move from pediatric to adult arthritis care. In our feasibility phase, we tested two components: the Youth Transition Roadmap and a virtual transition coach who meets with youth to talk through their several things like medications, school pressures, mental health, or preparing for adult appointments. The feasibility results showed us that youth were interested, that coaching sessions were well attended, and that this model is practical to deliver. Now we're preparing for the next step: a full multi-center RCT across Canada. That means expanding to more sites, recruiting more youth, and testing whether coaching paired with the roadmap can improve self-management skills and confidence. The upcoming RCT will help us build the evidence needed to decide if this should become a standard part of transition care for youth across the country.
What's your hope for the future of arthritis transition care in Canada?
We really hope these tools and the coaching model can become part of standard care. Transition shouldn't be a leap of faith. It should be a guided, supported journey. Our goal is for every youth to feel heard, prepared, and connected during and after their transfer to adult care. With research, we can scale this model and make it sustainable.